Alright guys, so we're just going to make a short little video here of taking the transmission off the Mustang, see what really the problem is. Just however, simply looking here, if you look up, there is clutch material that I can see already sticking out from behind the starter. And I went over on the other side and just pulled the inspection plate off. Don't mind the leak that's coming from somewhere on the backup engine, and there's clutch material just packed in there as well. So I imagine we're gonna find some pretty gnarly destruction on the inside of the bell housing, and there is going to be some crazy breakage of a clutch, and let's hope that's the only problem. But we're gonna start getting things pulled apart. We'll bring you back when we get a little closer. Well, we happen to find a little bit of a problem. Let me see if I can sneak up here and show you. Turn the light on around, and oh! I see a hole. Something tells me that shouldn't be there, huh? I think things are a little missing in there. We're just about apart. 5 or 6 more bolts, and then we'll be ready to put the transmission jack underneath it and pull it out. So we'll see you in a second. Well guys, we're back. Just popped the bell housing back off the back of the engine, and it is, it's bad, but almost funny bad. So here is what it looks like in there. Just debris and clutch everywhere. And if you look up in there between the pressure plate and flywheel, no clutch pieces. However, starter looks to have taken the brunt of something that fell off. There are a couple of sight holes that are right in there, and there is material from the clutch right down on the ground everywhere now. So it looks like we might get away with this just being a clutch, but we'll see as we pull it all the way apart. Well, carnage confirmed. Just take a look for yourself. Yep. 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 Pieces everywhere, and when you look up under the back of the right here. So remember that off-the-shelf parts store clutch that we put in there a couple of events ago because it's the only option we had, and needed something to run at Road America? Well, I'm pretty positive that was the weak link in the system. Unfortunately, took out the good old starter. She looks pretty annihilated there. So I'm pretty positive that probably would still work, but it has way too many pieces missing for me to want to put that back together. But that there is the money shot. Yeah, that's pieces of clutch everywhere, and there's a couple more pieces over there that fell out when I popped the bell housing off of the engine. So there it is. We're gonna put a new clutch in it and hope and pray it wasn't just a new clutch. And if we get an invite to the Invitational, we might still be okay, but we'll see when we get it back together. Or does it run again, or does it move under its own power again? We'll let you know. Well guys, last but not least, pulled the clutch off the flywheel. Here's the carnage that fell out for the rest of the way. So yeah, the actual flywheel doesn't look super great either, but it isn't anywhere near. But give you one more look at the bell housing here. The bell housing, god damn it. It looks pretty rough once we get it out of the actual darkness down in the car. There's a lot of material going here, a lot of material going over here, a chunk missing there obviously. And the starter's pretty toasted, so we're gonna put a new clutch in it, new starter, clean up inside the bell housing obviously. We'll repair these couple little holes, we'll weld them back in with aluminum welding obviously, and then we'll put it back in. and hopefully she'll run on her own power. And